It's week 12 of the National Football League, and we'll see Bijan Robinson. He's been money as a rusher all season with 1,400 yards in the bank already. It's the Falcons and the Bucks, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen up here in the booth. And Greg, this is one of those games that a little old school. Maybe if it was in black and white, it would be fitting, right? We got a couple of teams who have to hand it off and see their running backs do it on the ground.
It's just so cool, and you mentioned it, Mike. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, this would have been the norm on any given weekend, but we're seeing the game trend to more of a passing-style offense. If you want to score points, it mostly comes through the air. So for these two kind of throwback offenses that rely so heavily on their running backs, for anybody that loves old-school power football, I think we're in for a treat.
The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go from Tampa. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
When we sat down with him earlier in the week, Mike, as you would imagine, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up the fact that he had 4 interceptions in last week's game. You could tell it was still on the top of his mind. He was still working to put it behind him. I think my biggest takeaway was just how excited he was to get back on the field and have a fresh start. And I think we want to see him get off to a fast start here early, get some easy completions, put last week behind him. If he can move forward and he can play to the level he's capable of, I think they're going to have a lot more success here in this one today.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They send Evans in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Xavier Woods.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Another run here for Robinson. He will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense ready now for their second drive. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the outside, catch made by Brown.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. On the ground, here's the 1st-round pick from April's draft. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And this will be a Falcons 1st down. He'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Valdez-Scantling on the move. On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the right, that's Pitts. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Offside, defense.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drop. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, offensive coordinators script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. It's going to be a long day for this defense.
It is good. Makes the score Falcons 14, Buccaneers nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. This pass is caught by Cade Otten. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
What's that?
Baker gonna give it to Irving. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
What's that? What's that?
Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st down is Mayfield. Toward the sideline. Now whistles
Previous
as
play
the
is under
challenge flag
review.
is out. And this last play will be reviewed. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game.
What's that? What's that?
2nd down throw for Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
What's that?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
A 54-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid 2nd half to try to take home the title. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. And here's Bijan. And he'll get forward for a couple. Tackle made by Nate Landman. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. To the left side and pulled in. Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
He'll drop to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that 1st down play. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to throw. That's caught. Ray McCloud. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll turn and hand this one off. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Falcons. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Man in motion is Brown. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. A short one there to Otten. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. On the ground, they'll go with Rachaad White, the back out of Arizona State. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. On the handoff, it's Irving. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. And as we move into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Pitts is the man in motion. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A gain there of 11. 1st down, Atlanta. They'll run it here with Robinson. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45. As he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. 3rd and 9. That's over the middle and intercepted. And now he loses the football. The Bucs have it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back, but either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Man in motion is Brown. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Baker gonna hand it to White. Not much happening there, just a short gain. On 2nd down, Baker. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Here comes Otten in motion. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten.
It came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores, you cannot afford to waste any of these possessions. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Jamal Agnew now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Falcons offense and their running back set to go once more. And as we move into the second half of the schedule, we start thinking about who might be in line to take home one of those big awards at NFL honors come Super Bowl week. We talk about Offensive Player of the Year. He's going to be right up there in the conversation. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They run over center with Robinson. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. They'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Checking it down, this one is caught.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3.
Bradley Pinion set to kickoff.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Buccaneers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
Good.
Here's Mayfield. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air, and truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Ready, break.
1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Falcons 28, Buccaneers 3.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We start with a good one in the AFC. Kansas City on the road to take on Indy. And it's the Chiefs who are out in front as they move towards halftime. Rashee Rice, a touchdown reception. From there, we head to the Big Apple, more specifically to MetLife Stadium in Jersey to check on the Giants. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. A touchdown run there for Javonte Williams. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Steelers trying to hold on and claim victory. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That'll be caught downfield. It's Valdez Scantling. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. And that last throw not going to count for much in the grand scheme of things, but it does move him over 3,000 yards passing for the season. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense trotting back out for their 1st involvement of this 2nd half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here comes Otten in motion. The give to White. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. Fighting for the marker. He loses the football.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll work this out to the 23. Colin Saunders getting in there to make the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Open man, he's got Agnew. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Tackle made by Nate Landman. 2nd down and 8. Another run here for Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The Bucs offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. On play action, Mayfield. He's going to air this one out. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They run with White, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Here's a 3rd and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense.
The penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's 3rd down, and they need 5. To throw is Mayfield. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Woo! And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And not a whole lot there as he'll get to midfield, and that's all. From the gun, here's a handoff. Not much there, a yard or 2 down to the 48. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
13 yards. And the Falcons 1st down.
Go, Jack.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call, and take that touchdown off the board.
18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Ray McCloud. Touchdown, Atlanta.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will add one more onto their big lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kickoff.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
At the 28-yard line.
Here comes Otten in motion. Second down throw for Mayfield. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers cut into the lead a little bit. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Agnew on the return. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third down and 9. He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Throwing is Baker. There's Evans. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Mayfield to throw. Now quick throw taken in by Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. 3rd and 6. Mayfield. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They send Evans in motion. Now he'll air one out. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
This offense and their running back heading back on the field. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time. They've dominated the proceedings here in the 4th quarter. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll come up on the 2nd down and 8. On the give, it's Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Whose kick is good. And the Falcons will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Baker. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to White. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
That's good for Buccaneers. 1st down.
Now Mayfield. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here's 3rd and 7. Baker to throw. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
That's caught left side by Otten. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Receiver in motion, headed left. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Open man, left side, he's got it. They get 18 on that one. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay. Throwing is Mayfield. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run over center with White. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Tight end going in motion here. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for 1st and goal. They'll run with White. And looked like he may have had a lane, but the defense shut it down quickly. He did not get in, and it'll be 2nd down.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Rachaad White, touchdown Buccaneers. And this one is blocked. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Agnew on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 23-yard line.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And he'll get this ahead to about the 25-yard line. 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Tell me what you want and I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm not giving up, come on, we got nothing left to lose. I've been here from the start, you know I'm not going anywhere. I don't give it, tell me what you want, you can get it. Tied up, bad vibes, bad luck, been swinging like a boomerang. Dried up, all talk, no bite, now we're coming like a hurricane. Pull the curtain back, everybody wants to get some. A surprise attack, you and me together coming at you like a hurricane. Tell me what you want right now. Ooh, let everybody talk right now. So tell me what you want right now. You can get it. Tell me what you want and I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm not giving up, come on, we got nothing left to lose. I've been here from the start, you know I'm not going anywhere. I don't give it, tell me what you want, you can get it.
Hold up, coming out of me lightning bolt electricity. Blow up, staring at the seams, yeah, I see it unraveling. Pulling back the curtain, got the sun in my eye. Everybody, they've been hurting, but they push it aside. Every person is a person with a different disguise. Feels like I'm on a desert island and it's Lord of the Flies, right?
Watch out for your neck, a wrecking ball is swinging heavy. With this adrenaline, it's coming out of me like a ball electricity.
Tell me what you want right now. Ooh, let everybody talk right now. Tell me what you want right now. You could get it.
Yeah, well you can get it. Yeah, yeah, you can get it. Tell me what you want and I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm not giving up, come on, we got nothing left to lose. I've been here from the start, you know I'm not going anywhere. I don't give it, tell me what you want, you can get it. I don't give it, tell me what you want, you can get it. Tell me what you want and I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm not giving up, come on, we got nothing left to lose. I've been here from the start, you know I'm not going anywhere. I don't give it, tell me what you want, you can get it.
You could get it. You could get it.
I don't give it, tell me what you want, you can get it.
Yeah, run up on Big Glow, you won't, I bet your be on the floor. Big Carbon here like Mayweather, Tula come through and blow up. Got millions out there rap, they hate her, but they stole the flow. Got back in after back in coming, I stole the show. Don't run up on that, she a head case, all she do is shoot. I signed my deal up on the PJ and hopped out a parachute. I'm geeked on next week, got no more features, I might just stir at you. I'm geeked on next week, got no more features, I might embarrass you. Yeah, Glow, stomp a little with some shell toes. Yeah, Glow, slapping, rapping, making bail. Yeah, Glow, two-tone Cartier match the nails. Yeah, Glow, no competition, these stale. Yeah, Glow, curving, no curving, my layers. Yeah, Glow, say they get money, but I can't tell. Yeah, Glow, keep running circles around these snails. Yeah, Glow, and my bumping up in the jail. On the Big Glow, where you been at? Mine, everywhere I'm working hard. Maybach and G-Wagon truck, got M&M's in my garage. Quick to crank up on the you. Better not get me started. Locked in with the gangsters and players. My folks gon' keep it solid. Everything I got on new, it look like I got renovated. I'm cocky when I was just humble, they didn't appreciate affiliated. Young, wealthy, and ratchet. I'm the hood motivation. On top of the world now, they tried to underestimate me. Get 'em glow. Them fraudulent, you know you the truth. Get 'em glow. Stop overthinking, these can't fuck with you. Get 'em glow. Standing on business in these Chanel shoes. Before I let her play with me, I'll go eat some jail food on gang. Stomp a little with some shell toes. Yeah, glow. Slapping, rapping, making bail. Yeah, glow. Two-tone Cartier match the nails. Yeah, glow. No competition, these stale. Yeah, glow. Curbing, no curbing, my layers. Yeah, glow. Say they get money, but I can't tell. Yeah, glow. Keep running circles around these snails. Yeah, glow. And my bumping up in the jail on the yeah, glow. Yeah, glow.
Yeah. I was bad in school, now I'm trying to dodge a sentence. Just walked out the lavish store, pair of shoes, $12.50. You wanna boss up your life? All you gotta do is get in with me. I don't even pay to get in the club, they know I'm a walking tick. I'm presidential leaving the club, we ain't stopping at no lights. You wanna be a boss? You gotta pay the price. Left wrist on frost, look like a bag of ice. I'm driving a Bentley Bentayga like I don't love my life. I'm in that thing shifting, and I'm lane switching. Big, I'ma stand on straight business. Ducking on like Blake Griffin. He keep talking, bro, gon' leave his missing. Baby, these all white, these ain't no Hirachi. Bad, 50 flow, ain't hibachi. I got 10 missed calls, all my mad at me. Valet Park Designer District, I'm going straight to gallery. Yup, phone ringing, yup. Hating, yup. Jury blinging, yup. Yup, phone ringing, yup. Hating, yup. Jury blinging, yup. I was bad in school, now I'm trying to dodge a sentence. Just walked out the lavish store, pair of shoes, $12.50. You wanna boss up your life? All you gotta do is get in with me. I don't even pay to get in the club, they know I'm a walking tick. I'm presidential leaving the club, we ain't stopping at no lights. You wanna be a boss? You gotta pay the price. Left wrist on frost, look like a bag of ice. I'm driving a Bentley Bentayga like I don't love my life.
Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, when we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run
you
it
getting
back.
money, you really don't need to talk about it. Move quiet, you should try it, there's some clout around it. Chase it, and overthinking the process. Outside of the gate, spewing that nonsense. On the phone, he begging women to come out. Back